how'd this whole thing get started?
Gary Fujioka came to me with this idea. That's how it all started.
We were moving into
the new facility, and we got to show them what we've got. How can we do that? And that's what I remember talking to Gary. And then it's like, well, we could have a concert. And I thought, and then it's like, well, maybe we can have a concert, you know. And what does that look like? You think about Chuck Berry now, and that was an iconic, you know, performance and an iconic guy.
And when he was there, we thought he was an old man. I remember being surprised, like, he's tall. Yeah. And when he shook your hand, you knew it.
Yeah.
A firm handshake and a big, strong guy. I just think of some of the great moments that, you know, musically, you know, this is all the music we grew up with, you know, like Three Dog Night, looking at them year over year for a few years and thinking, I don't think so. And when we had them, it was a great show.
Yeah, the Guess Who.
The Guess Who. And we had the original lineup.
We had
the Guess Who.
Cummings. And played a little
Randy Bachman.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, the real deal.
Yeah.
The Guess Who. And you know, I think of like George Thorogood, you know, I did not expect to be so charmed by, you know, this guy and his, you know, his great attitude and his big smile, and just, he brought it.
Yeah.
And I did, that surprised me because I didn't
like a Mick Jagger with a guitar. Yeah, there's been a few bands that were always on our radar. To have Heart, which was, you know, a Northwest, really iconic. I mean, they were as big as a band could be for a while.
Boy, they sounded good.
Yeah.
And knocking out Led Zeppelin. I mean, they do Led Zeppelin like nobody but Led Zeppelin. You know, that was special.
Yeah.
And I think of you know, Styx. Those guys were great. And that Tommy Shaw, he's the real deal. He's a rocker.
Yeah.
And when they played I'm the Walrus, that just one of my favorite memories of a rock and roll moment.
Yeah.
Because nobody does that song. It was brilliant. But,
yeah, I think our high water mark was the Doobie Brothers. We'd been trying to book them for years, and it never worked out. And up until then, we had a crowd that continued to get a little bit bigger. But when we had the Doobie Brothers, for some reason, we just got overrun with people, to the point where I think we learned a good lesson in that, which is that we really started to limit, you know, that we always wanted to have enough people there to have a party, that the party really is for our customers. Yeah.
And the fact that we had Jerry Lee Lewis and Chuck Berry to start this thing off, I feel like those are real roots.
Yeah.
Those guys were ground floor rockers.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, watching the response of a lot of these bands when they're up on that stage, and, you know, the DA crowd's fired up, that's a big enough crowd to get their juices flowing.
I'd say that the Rock and Roll Sale, if there's anything that has defined us as unique in the market,
it's 4 words that communicates
There's
a
a
lot.
lot
When
of
we're
options
out
out
at those
there.
industry meetings and that, you say the Rock and Roll Sale, nobody wonders what you're talking
No,
about.
they don't.
They know exactly what that is. They know where it happens.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fun. It's energetic. It's, you know, it's a great promotion, but it's also this great, just interactive time with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And, you know, which is really what life's all about. And now with the benefit of being old and looking back, you know, that's been a great ride.
All right, man. Here's to the, what was it, 27 years? 27.
Is that right?
Rock and Roll Sale.
27. And many more.
Many more to come.
Yeah.
All right.